Welcome everybody to the beautiful Estadio Akron in Guadalajara, Mexico. I'm Jordan Angeli here to be with you during this second day of group play for Group B in these Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship. So excited to be alongside of you guys, and look at this day here in Guadalajara. Beautiful sights and sounds. 86 degrees, a little bit more humid today than it was yesterday, but this stadium, Estadio Akron, home of Chivas Guadalajara, is a sight to be seen. And right now, as we stand, Group B looks like this. Honduras, with that 3-0 win over Haiti, is at the top of the group, right followed by Canada. And you can see that goal differential does matter at the end of the day with these Olympic qualification games. And we saw a lot of goals back on Friday in Group B play. So we're gonna take a look at them for a little bit before we get going into this game. So we're gonna watch Honduras and Haiti, the first match here that we got to see. And it was a wild one for Haiti, had some issues with COVID-19 protocols. Started the game with 10 men, and Orlan Jerome in goal, the center back, nearly saved the penalty kick, but it was Honduras right from the beginning who figured out a way to put a couple of goals in the back of the net. Huelto with 2 goals in the first half. And then Haiti got some relief. They got 2 more players who ended up passing their COVID-19 protocols, got to join the team in the game, including goalkeeper Alain Jerome, who made a save there. Ended up having a stellar game once he entered the field. But it was too much as Honduras ended up taking that one 3-0. And in the second game, Canada versus El Salvador was a little bit tighter, but it was the youngster from New England Revolution, Tejan Buchanan, with a brace and a lot of skill. His composure in the game, even when he's not quite ready to shoot the ball, he figures out a way to get in the back of the net. That was really the difference that Canada needed. Pantomas made a plethora of saves to keep them in the game. One here off the post for Canada in the second half required some saves from both goalkeepers. But Pantomas did a good enough job with his 5 saves on the night to keep Canada with that 0 on the goals against, which is big for them as they enter into this second game day of Group B. Buchanan sitting with 2 goals. And that's where we stand going into this game between Haiti and Canada. The second day of group play is always a good one. If Canada can get a victory, they set themselves up to be in a good spot to seal that spot into the next round. But Haiti is looking to bounce back after a tough loss on Friday. We'll go to the national anthems and be back with the lineups just after that.
Damas y caballeros, les pedimos ponerse de pie para el himno nacional de Haití, seguido por el himno nacional de Canadá.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Haiti, followed by the national anthem of Canada.
Both teams getting prepped and ready for kickoff here at Estadio Akron. Good look at the captains for both teams and the official. Juan Calderon from Costa Rica will be the center official. Derek Cornelius, the captain for Canada. Bakou Bastant, the captain for Haiti. For this Haitian squad, they're looking to bounce back after a tough loss. And they come back with 6 changes to the lineup from Friday. And you've got to imagine some of that has to do with the fatigue of the majority of players playing 90 minutes back on Friday, but also the availability of players again. We're going to get to see a few new players. Emmanuel Francois comes into the lineup, as does Peterson Joseph. We'll see what they can bring in. And Wendy Saint-Feli up top for this Haitian squad. For Canada, they're gonna have that guy, Theo Bair, start up top. Big size to Bears, made his way into Major League Soccer with Vancouver Whitecaps. James Pantemis stays in goal, and Derek Cornelius, as I said, still captains the squad. They only are making 3 changes from what they were playing with on Friday, knowing that this is a crucial game for them to help them solidify potential spot in the knockout rounds. 5 substitutions for each squad here. That really taps into everyone available for Haiti on the day. For Canada, have a few more options. With the temperature being 88, as we saw earlier in pregame, we've seen all 5 substitutions used nearly every game. Haiti's gonna start with the ball, and we're underway here in Guadalajara for the second match day in Group B. Haiti in the all blue kits, Canada in the all white kits. I'm Jordan Angeli. Thanks so much for watching along this Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship. Technically the 4th game day, as we're in this second match day here for Group B. Group A has been accounted for. Mexico and the United States already punching a ticket into the knockout round. As we see Marcus Cadinho just heading through the ball there. It looks actually like it's the follow through by Francois. Just catches him on the face. He's good to go though. Tejan Buchanan with the ball. Had a brace in the game on Friday. He is flying down this near side. Buchanan tries to split the defenders, but earns a foul. It's Francois Dulis, who ends up, looked like a basketball block. Taking him out there. Early warning by Calderon to Dulis. Alain Jerome in goal again. He didn't start off in goal on Friday. He had to wait to see if his COVID-19 test came back negative. Part of the delegation for Haiti didn't arrive on time and therefore missed their game on Friday. Jerome got to come in about 22 minutes into the first half and replace a field player that they had in net, but he starts from the get-go today. And Haiti have some work to do here. Just in the 3rd minute, it's a set piece, taken short from the top of the box, flicked away, and it's gonna be a corner kick for Canada. Jerome plays for Don Bosco in Haiti. It's part of the U17 squad for Haiti, who went through all the qualifications, played in all those games for them. Canada plays it short again. Headed away once again by Jerome. Seven of the players here for this Canadian national team that started this game play in Major League Soccer, have yet to start their seasons. Season for MLS starts a little less than a month, with a few players on Club de Foot Montreal and some on the Vancouver Whitecaps. And I mentioned earlier, Tejan Buchanan is a member of the New England Revolution. This Haiti squad, the majority of them playing in Haiti, a couple of them playing over in France. They've had some good performances as of late, and excited to get the majority of their squad back here and see how they can face up against Canada. It's Buchanan on the right side, sizing up his defender. So crafty. Not cleared convincingly. To the top of the box is a nice shot. Hit over the net. It's Godinho. Ends up getting a flick by Jerome. Godinho was ready for that one. Ends up taking it with his instep. It's close. Maybe a fingertip on that one by Jerome, the 20-year-old. Having to do a lot of organizing early on as Canada takes yet another corner kick. Delayed call there. Cornelius ends up drawing a foul. Derek Cornelius from Ajax, Ontario. 6'2", has some good presence in the middle of the field for Canada. He's gonna go up, make his presence known a little bit closer to goal. Ball sent to the far post, flicked away by Haiti. Godinho, little trickery, but can't keep it in bounds. See at the bottom of your screen, Webans Prasime, head coach for the Haitian national team, was unable to coach them on Friday due to those restrictions because of the late testing. He's back on the bench and making sure his team is organized. Now over the top. Aiden Daniels can't quite get to it. Haiti on the near side. Some crisp passing. Luoma ends up flicking off the defender and out for a corner kick in favor of Haiti. Good look at James Pantemis from Club de Foot Montreal. It's in his third season with them. Had 5 saves in that opening game. There's the aforementioned Prasime. Focused, hoping this opportunity pays off for his squad. A little short corner into the box, not headed away convincingly. There's a couple of players for both teams down on the ground, and it trickles out of bounds in favor of Haiti. The other side, Mauro Biello. Coaching this Canadian national team. The head coach of Montreal Impact from 2015 to 2017. He had a long career with Montreal Impact before they became a member of Major League Soccer in their USL days. Haiti's in behind. It's Louima. And Clairvaux can't get it down on frame. But some bright spots here in the last couple of minutes for Haiti. Initially took some pressure from Canada, settled in. Now they start to build a little bit more. Broguiard. Here's Cornelius. Canada being patient, trying to break down some of these Haitian lines. Really morphing into more of a 3-5-2 in possession, as you can see the 3 backs there. Metcalf as the holding midfielder, dropping in between the 2 center backs as he pings it out wide. It's not gonna find Godinho. As Wendy Saint-Folie gets in the way, the 23-year-old from Port-au-Prince. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf again. Has Broguiard. Nice little flicked pass through. Too heavy of a touch there from Charles Brim. Brim has been active, though, in these first few minutes, trying to break the lines, find those little half spaces in the seams. Sloppy touch by Haiti, and Canada takes it away in a good position. Tejan Buchanan gets it poked away. That's going to be a foul against Haiti. Good look at Pedersen Joseph. Good call on that one. It's a little too much there from Joseph. Daniels. Number 10 standing over the ball. Opts to go on frame, and it's low, near post, and not a threat. Aiden Daniels is an interesting story. He qualifies for not only Canada, but for South Africa. His father's heritage in the Philippines, where his mother is from. Chose to play for Canada. He's played with a plethora of different USL squads in the United States. TFC2, Colorado Switchbacks, Ottawa Fury, currently with the Oklahoma City Fury, or excuse me, Oklahoma City Energy. finding some good minutes with them, hopefully in this upcoming season. Broguillard sends it across, chopped back, it's Buchanan. Good save there by Jerome. Jerome with his first big save of the game. And you knew it had to be big because Tajon Buchanan has the hot foot. As Brim chops it back. Dulis gets not a lot of him, actually. Brim was looking to draw a foul there. I think it was a good no call by the referee in the end. Set piece opportunity here for Canada. Good ball sent in, goes all the way to Buchanan. Numbers in the box. Buchanan tries to get a shot off with his right. It's blocked. Right now, that's a couple of opportunities where Canada seems to have chosen for the personal option and not the team option. A lot of runners in the mix there. Good little flick by Daniels. Brim. Now Metcalf. He finds Broguillard. What a block. Sacrificing there is Daniel Saint-Pierre. Brim wanted to get slipped through. But Haiti's making it hard on Canada right now. Anticipating those little passes. Here's Brim, trying to face up. Still Charles Brim. Sent away by Pierre once again. It's the second all-time meeting in these Concacaf men's Olympic qualifying games between Canada and Haiti. The first one was back in 2008. Haiti taking down Canada 2-1. One of the biggest victories for this squad in their Olympic qualification. They've only played 7 games in this championship over the years. It's their 3rd overall time. All within the last 15 years. You can start to see the progress of the squad though overall, only with some of the soccer you're seeing when they do get possession of the ball here, but what you've seen with the national team over the last few years in the Gold Cup and potentially even this year with some big qualifications for the full team happening as well. There's that big save from Jerome on Buchanan. He comes out, ends up sliding for it. Kick save and a beauty. Pierre. Now it's Louima. It's gonna be too much, and Broguillard's gonna take that calmly. So you can hear some instruction from the sideline from Mauro Biello. It's been a tough year for everybody, but one of the things that has been interesting has been being able to hear a little bit more the conversations not only happening on the pitch, but with the coaches as well. So we got to hear Biello there giving instructions to his squad. Buchanan and Dorlas getting tangled up, and then Buchanan fell awkwardly. He's all right, he's back on his feet. That did not look comfortable. Here's Haiti into their attacking third. Flicked up. And Haiti just content with dropping in a little bit, not high pressing initially. Try not to expend too much of their energy. Concacaf. Zachary Broguillard. Here's that attacking shape that Canada wants to play in. Cornelius switches it. Baldissimo. Now it's Broguillard. Good pass in. Diving header by Buchanan. Can't find its way on frame. That's some change of pace there for Canada. Switching it slow and then all of a sudden attacking with some pace. Metcalf gets sandwiched. Canada can't keep possession. Daniels finds some space out wide for Broguillard. Has Buchanan and Bear, but it doesn't get past Odilon Jerome, playing at his traditional center back today. No goalkeeper for him. Jerome played about 20 minutes in goal for Haiti on Friday. Ended up making one save. His stat line was 1 save and 5 tackles. As his teammate gets tackled here. Baldissimo getting a little too much of Luima. Dorlu, and hard to see who the other player was there for Haiti over top of the ball. Good opportunity for them here. About halfway, nearly halfway through this first half. Good options inside the box. Peterson Joseph. Luima. Good pace on it, but just not enough to get it on frame. Cut it a little too short. Looking in behind, trying to find Brim, but taken away by Pierre. Pierre's done a good job these first 25 minutes to deny the space in behind, but also be prepared to step in, pick off a ball if need be. Louis Ma does enough to earn a throw-in. Nil-nil here in the 25th minute at Estadio Akron, just outside the city center of Guadalajara, Mexico. This men's Olympic qualification championship, and Haiti in these first 24.5 minutes have done a good job of making it difficult on Canada. Haven't been able to create opportunities on goal. It was one big save from Jerome right there to keep the score nothing. Bellissimo. Vancouver Whitecaps, homegrown. Plays it back, and here's Cornelius breaking through. Broguiard. Big switch. Taken down nicely by Godinho. Favors his right foot, sends that in. Close to connecting with Theo Bair, but it can't quite hit the forward's head before it's met by a Haitian player. It's about 88 degrees in Guadalajara. It's the second match these teams have played in just 3 days. This qualification championship is set up to replicate what the Olympics would be. So it's a game, 2 days of rest, and then another game. It's a rigorous schedule with only a 20-player roster. You need the majority of your team to be able to come in and contribute, and that's why we're seeing for both teams, a number of changes, 6 changes from Friday to today for Haiti. Some of that has to do with they didn't have everyone available on Friday due to some COVID testing protocols not being met prior to the start of the tournament. So they get some fresh legs here today. For Canada, 3 changes for them. David Norman, who just had the ball for Canada, is one of those changes from the get-go. This game has a similar feel to what we saw yesterday between the United States and Dominican Republic. U.S. had a lot of the ball, couldn't quite break through in the first half. Made some adjustments at halftime, and then the second half, United States ended up beating Dominican Republic 4-0. A brace by Hassani Dotson, the big story of the day. I would say, though, Haiti here showing a little bit more promise than we saw from the Dominican Republic yesterday. Louis Ma. Descent's showing and gets the ball. Good little deflection there by Brim to win the ball back for Canada. Look at how compact Haiti is. That's about, man, 15, 20 yards between their front line of defense and their back line of defense. That's headed away by Wendy Saint-Felice. Saint-Felice, 23-year-old. Played a handful of times with the under-21 team back in 2018. Has some experience as a Haitian international, as do a lot of these Haiti players here. In swinger, near post, headed up and over the bar, and Cornelius knew he had a good opportunity right there. Just a flick at the near post by Derek Cornelius. It's another little flick. Theo Bear has been pretty quiet so far. Cornelius doing the most he can. Getting his jersey tugged from the back. Marked by 2 players. Good switch of the point by Haiti. Francois faces up. Goes one-on-one with Godinho. Ends up getting the ball back. Cornelius clears it. Haiti looking a little bit more to press right after they lose it, see if they can make Canada feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's some good possession by Canada just to play through the lines, take back the tempo of the game a little bit. For Canada, it's their 9th time in the Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualification Championship. Their best finish was 2nd in 1984 and 1996. But because of the way qualification has worked over the years, the last time they were in the Olympics was 1984 back in Los Angeles. So this is a Canadian squad, and there's a lot of talk about the improvement of Canada over the last few years, with some players going to play internationally. And a big youth movement. Can this Canada squad be the ones who figure out a way to get themselves back in the Olympics? Well, today, they're gonna have to figure out a way to unlock Haiti first. As Daniels comes in late with his studs up and ends up earning a yellow card. I think it was Wendy Saint-Felice. Just keeps the ball in bounds, and then it's that late tackle there. I can see if it, yellow card if it was maybe Daniels. If you had a couple of fouls before, but he hasn't been that active on the foul count, so maybe a little harsh there, but nonetheless, he now sits on a yellow card. Canada had 3 yellow cards their first game, had to make some changes, one of those being their center midfielder, Balou Tabla. Not able, maybe just getting some rest today, but Buchanan in behind, a nicely threaded ball. He likes to go 1v1. Chops it back, left foot, Buchanan. Good defending there by Dulis. Metcalf gets started quickly after earning the foul. Metcalf plays for the Vancouver Whitecaps, signed a homegrown contract back in January of 2020. Played in about 7 games last year. Now Canada has to defend. Luema pushed it too far in front of him, and it's gonna roll out of bounds. But Roberto Luema has been a good option for Haiti on that far side. He's defending, but he's also anticipating and cheating a little bit to be the outlet for Haiti when they try to pounce forward. Bear. There's a couple of Haiti players defend him, force him to go all the way back. Brim. Again, good defending by Haiti. 2 times in a row, they meet Canada. They're attacking third and force them all the way back into their own half. Nil-nil between Haiti and Canada. The first game of this second match day in Group B play. We'll see El Salvador take on Honduras after this one here at Estadio Akron. The stadium is home to Chivas Guadalajara, built back in 2010. It's a beautiful stadium. One of the 2 sites in Guadalajara. Buchanan turns on the Jets. Tries to get in behind. Sanfili with some good defending. Says, I'll match your pace, stride for stride. Just a good little tip, and it's a good call. And Buchanan ends up clipping his leg. Big foul on Joseph. He plays for Tempe and Haiti, 23-year-old. Sizes up his defender well there and draws the foul. Now he makes his way into the box to be an option for this set piece. Inching closer to halftime. Haiti know that a goal here could be a good boost going into the half. Set to the far post, headed back across. Actually just flicks off the head of Dulis. Francois Dulis is an interesting player for Haiti, born in Green Acres, Florida. Played for Manhattan College Jaspers. Excuse me, he was born in Kentucky, raised in Green Acres. He was just drafted this year by the New England Revolution. 51st pick. First player ever to be drafted from Manhattan College. He's got good size as a center back. Some good versatility as well. Bruce Arena has been known to do some good work with center backs. Henry Kessler, was rookie center back this year in 2020. Just played his first international game yesterday with the U23 United States squad and had a stellar game. So we'll see what he can do with Francois Dulis. It's Metcalf. Can't connect there. Good run by Louis Ma. Can't sneak past Zachary Broguillard. Broguillard was born in Haiti, adopted by Canadian parents, and now represents his country of Canada as he plays against this Haitian squad here today. Godinho finds Brim. Good little passing here. It's Bear. Slipped offside. Much better creativity from Canada, though, in the build-up there. It started with Godinho dribbling inside, and look, he commits 3 different defenders. It's a great call by the AR, as Bear just was a foot or so offside. That short little combination play between Daniels and Brim and Bear is something that, if you're Canada, you're feeling hopeful going into the halftime, seeing those types of combinations, because it's been a little stagnant for Canada the majority of this first 42 minutes. Shots in favor of Canada, just 3-2. That big save by Jerome early on in the match on Buchanan is the best look we've seen from either squad. Haiti looking to thread through Francois. Canada pick it up. Can't get going the other way. Biello looking on to his squad, has been chatting a lot over on the sideline. As his team has had the majority of the ball here Just not very many opportunities to show for it. Haiti doing a good job of sitting in, being patient in their defending. Bear finds Buchanan, and he's offside. See Buchanan right at the bottom of your screen. Ooh, that's a close one. There are little mowing lines. Did look like he was just beyond one of them compared to the defender who was right behind him. The AR on the far side. Even though he's in the sun and everybody else is in the shade, had a better view of that than we did. Prosime, former Haitian international himself. He's got to be pleased with the performance of his squad here in this match. In that first game against Honduras, they were already down 3-0 by now. It's a difficult game for them. Only had 10 players available at the start of the game, did Haiti. Had their center back, Odilon Jerome, in goal before a little into the half. Alan Jerome could come in and another substitute to make it 11v11, but then that was it, no more subs. So they are in a much better place here and showing some quality on the ball too. There's Jerome playing it back to his other goalkeeping partner, Jerome. Into the 45th minute now. Haven't been very many stoppages. We'll wait to see how much stoppage time we'll see in this one. 1 minute is going to be added to the end of this one as Buchanan tried to slip him behind. Not enough contact there for Juan Gabriel Calderon to call a penalty. A lot for Canada to dissect at halftime. It's been a challenging one for them. The South can't get there, and Buchanan is tucked inside and has been a little bit more effective now in this. It looks more like a 4-4-2 for Canada. Here's Haiti. Can they get one opportunity on frame before halftime? Good strength there by Joseph, but that's gonna be it. 45 minutes down in Guadalajara between Canada and Haiti, and no goals to show for either team. 0-0 at the halftime. We'll be back in just a few minutes with highlights and stats of that first 45 minutes. See you soon. Welcome back to halftime here between Haiti and Canada, this Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship. The beautiful Estadio Akron outside of Guadalajara. And these two teams, kickoff, it was about 88 degrees. They fought through the heat here. And it's been a mild temperature game, I would say. Maybe the temp outside is hot, but not much to show for either squad. A lot of the game being played in the middle of the field. We saw some physical action between both of the squads. This one of the two chances really that Canada has. Godinho here, the left back, tucking inside, using his preferred right foot and just punching it over the goal. Been a handful of fouls, 11 total in this match so far. And some of those fouls for Haiti have come in a really dangerous area where they can throw up some of their players who are better in front of net with some size. They haven't been able to get anything on frame. But a lot of fouls, as you've been seeing, and one yellow card going to Aiden Daniels. Tejan Buchanan has been trying to break through the back line as best as he can, but to no avail. That was it. 11 fouls, a couple of shots on goal, one big save by Alain Jerome for Haiti. Through 45 minutes. And we'll see what the second 45 minutes brings. A lot of conversation, I'm sure, in that Canadian locker room. Haiti pleased with the way that 45 went. We'll be back with the second half just after this.
The official Concacaf app. No matter where you are or who you're rooting for, you can watch your favorite competitions, teams, and players on the go. Get the latest news on all things Concacaf. Get access to stats, play-by-play, players' information, schedule, and standings. Get instant notifications and alerts. Discover other fans like you. And show your support in social media with our exclusive camera filters. All of that and much more. Take your Concacaf experience to the next level. Download now the official Concacaf app. Available on the App Store and Google Play.
Right through the legs for Bello. This could be good for Atlanta. Another big save. Bella. Serves here and snap, and it's in. Tigres equalize. Plays this off. The shot is on and in. Genius. Tigres win Concacaf Champions League in 2020.
Back for the second half here at Estadio Akron between Canada and Haiti. 0-0 at halftime. Both teams out and ready to get this second half underway. When we started the game, about half the field was still in the sunshine. I'm sure players are relieved that in this crisp spring day, 88 degrees, pretty warm, the field is now all covered in shade as you get a look at center official Juan Calderon. David Norman stepped into the center back position. The 22-year-old gets a start here today. And Theo Bair, Vancouver Whitecaps homegrown, looking to get on the scoreboard and help change this deadlock between the two squads here. 45 more minutes to go. This first game of Group B of the day. Canada in the all-white kit, Haiti in the all-blue. Canada with the majority of the possession in the first half. Outpassing Haiti by about 50 passes, so it's got a little bit closer, and Bair, eager to get in behind, finds himself offside. But that was a little bit of an adjustment that I noticed Canada making towards the end of the second half. You can see Bair and Buchanan tucked inside, in between the seams of the center backs and the outside backs, trying to slip in behind, and the other one almost seeing if they can come in between the seams in front of the back line as the other one pulls the line apart. We'll see if it works out for them. Mauro Biello, head coach for Canada, had 15 minutes to get his team going. He knows that this is an important game for them. If they get a victory here, they can sit at top of the table and just really await to see what happens in the second game between El Salvador and Honduras. But 2 wins really sets you up to clinch a spot in the knockout rounds. The way the Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualification Championship works is 2 groups of 4. The best 2 teams in each group advance into semifinal match. Then if you win that semifinal, you book your ticket to Tokyo. Biello watching just the first few minutes of the second half tick away. Prasime chatting with his squad. Haiti did a good job in the first, I would say, 10 minutes of the first half of just blocking as many opportunities that they could from Canada, solidifying their back line and their midfield line, not getting too impatient, knowing that Canada was going to be on the front foot. They defended well, and they're going to have to defend right here. Godinho, Buchanan gets tripped up top of the box. There's Julis. Gets a piece of Buchanan. Just trips up his back leg. Buchanan saw it coming, earned the foul, and this is in really nice place. If you're Buchanan or Cornelius. Cornelius looks like he's lining up to be the left foot option. Buchanan with his right. Buchanan had 2 goals in the first match against El Salvador. Good look at Tejan Buchanan, 22-year-old from Brampton, Ontario. Played a couple of years of collegiate ball at Syracuse before signing a pro contract. Who's it gonna be? Buchanan skies it. High press here from Canada, but Jerome does a good job of clearing the space. And here comes Haiti. Nice little play there on the far side by Francois. Wants a foul, is not gonna get it. Here comes that high press again. Haiti's been really picking and choosing, not counter pressing or high pressing very often, but when they do, trying to make it difficult. And Daniel St-Pierre ends up making that block there in the end for Haiti. He's been a real bright spot for this Haitian squad. He's played such a good defensive role at that left outside back position. He's had to go up against Brouillard and Brim. Sometimes Buchanan over there. Long ball into space. Godinho runs it down. Isn't gonna get there before Saint-Fili. But it was a different look there from Canada, trying to get in behind. Saint-Fili. Slightly dramatic, but he got the foul anyways. Just gotta call it what it is, right? Here's Jerome. Haiti wins the second ball. Swings it wide. It's Louima. Louima onto his right foot. Good patience from him. Shot up and over. Dorlus isn't anywhere close to the target. He was watching too much of Tajon Buchanan's shot on the other side. Good through ball here. Jerome comes off his line well. It's Louima. So good with the ball at his feet under pressure. He plays for Violet in Haiti. Louima has played with the under-20 squad in those World Cup qualifiers. Here's Tajon Buchanan, gets it past Jerome. And he pulled himself offside before all of that. He looked confused about it. It was so tight. We'll have to see if we can maybe get a replay at some point. But Buchanan has been close a few times. He's so pacey, you would just think he would hold his line a little bit more. He can still get in behind. Claveau. Claveau, one of those players that played in 5 games at the Gold Cup back in 2019. Haitian squad, such a good performance there. Cornelius plays that one well. Keeps possession. Ooh. Metcalf had the opportunity to turn, goes straight back into pressure, and Haiti wins it. It's a shot, it gets deflected up and over. It's a corner kick for Haiti. Good opportunity here from Daniel St-Pierre. And there's Buchanan, he is offside. Great call. Haiti doing a good job of letting the run initiate and then just slightly stepping up, pulling the attacker into an offside position. Corner doesn't clear the first defender. It's back out. Far post! And flicked away by Buchanan. Oh, and Haiti wants a handball. Must have been already out of bounds. So it looked to me like Buchanan got a little touch on that one. Baldissimo splitting the two center backs. He did that a lot in the first half. Broguiard can't keep it in bounds. Here's a look at that second opportunity off when it does hit his hand. But from that angle, here's a good look. It does hit his hands, but it is out of bounds. So it's out first, then it hits Buchanan's hand. Whew, it's a close one. Pierre into the box, headed down. What an opportunity for Haiti. Flying into the box. And it was Pantomas flying to keep it out of the back of his net. What a good opportunity. Haiti feeling a little momentum after that one. Got a few corner kicks now in this half. Sent to the far post. Punched away by Pantomas. Ends up being a good punch, but Haiti regains possession. Charles Brim, we haven't seen him on the ball yet this half. Bear comes in between the lines. Has Godinho. Can he keep it? Couple of options in the box. It goes far over everyone's head. Broguiard can't keep it in. Those are the moments for Canada that seem to be the most frustrating. They are in a good attacking position and can't make the right connection. Looks like Balou Tabla is getting warmed up on the sideline. He actually might make his entrance right now, and it's gonna be Aiden Daniels. He's sitting on a yellow card. Played 56 minutes in the first game, about the same here, and Tabla comes in after receiving a yellow card in that first game. But he is a difference maker. Had some injury problems this year, an adductor injury that kept him out of a lot of participation with what is now Club de Foot Montreal. But he transferred to Barcelona from Montreal back in 18. Played about 30 games with their under-19 squad. And now is officially back with Club de Foot Montreal. He is a quality talent. We'll see if Tabla can be the difference maker here. He's clapping his hands, trying to get his teammates to up the level. Here's Haiti, taken away by Cornelius. He's gonna keep going. Threaded in behind. Brim can't get there. Bear takes out Pierre. Pierre had the good cross earlier I think got onto the head of Joseph. Louis Ma ran himself offside. Buchanan. Watch Haiti defend as a unit, how tight the seams are between their lines are making it so difficult for Canada to find the right passes in between. Godinho. Tabla. His first touches go straight into the defender, and here comes Francois. Francois on the dribble, early cross in behind. Louis Ma can't slide to get that one. Great looking ball by Francois, knowing that that early service be difficult for Canada. "60 minutes into this one, still 0-0. Haiti, Canada, their second match in Group B play. Group A is already accounted for. United States and Mexico booked their ticket into the knockout stage. Godinho has been more dangerous in the second half. Ooh, a little bit more bend on that, and Louis Ma maybe would have been able to get there. Send in behind, Buchanan. Straight to Jerome. See the frustration in Tejan Buchanan's face. But Haiti is not resting. They're back on the front foot. Here comes Haiti on the far side. Top of the box! Oh my goodness. Dorlu looking to place it far post and catch Canada sleeping. Look at the Canadian subs lining up. Looked like Tabla was offside, but Buchanan held himself onside. Timed his run nicely. Pressure by Levo. Goes all the way up to Pantomis. Haiti nearly wins it back, and there's numbers now for Canada. They can spring through. Broguillard straight into the arms once again of Jerome. this game stays as open as it is right now throughout the rest of these 25 minutes, it is going to be intense and tiring for both squads. We've only seen that one substitution for Canada. Balou Tabla came in for Aiden Daniels. So 4 more subs available for Canada, 5 more for Haiti. Haiti only have 5 players on their bench. It's a good look at Daniel Saint-Pierre, 23-year-old. Haiti picks that off from Brim. And here comes Louima. He's got Joseph in the box. Little step over. Blocked out of bounds by Norman. It's been some poise. Not as the good chance by Dorless. Very narrowly missing. We've seen frustration from him. We've seen frustration from Buchanan on the other side. Detherson Clairvaux is down, 22-year-old. He's one of the most experienced players on this Haitian under-23 squad. Hope it's nothing serious. He played all 90 minutes of their last match as well. You can just see him at the top of the box there. He needed some medical assistance. It just ends up going down. Pantemis standing right in the sun. A ball whipped into the box, but headed well clear by Cornelius, the captain of this Canadian squad today. Shot from distance. What a save! Dorlius, from about 40 yards out, gives it a go. That's his second really good shot, and he is in disbelief. Buchanan doesn't clear it convincingly. Flicked in behind to Francois. In behind! Oh, what a narrow miss. Joseph was on the doorstep of being the hero. He couldn't tip it away. Here's a shot from 40. Oh my goodness. Had some zip on it. You see it dip too at this last minute? Pantemis, good save there. I'm gonna see another injury. Pedersen Joseph grabbing his right lower leg. Get some medical attention. Joseph didn't feature in the last match. Part of that delegation from Haiti who just didn't arrive in Guadalajara on time. Didn't get their COVID testing. Wasn't able to participate in the first game. back up on his feet and ready and eager to go. As Canada looks like they're going to be making a couple more changes here as soon as possible. Broguillard finds Brim. Brim into the corner, whips it in. Oh, Tabla. Tabla queued it up and just mishit it in the end. We're gonna see a couple new faces here for Canada. Lucas Diaz, number 20 there on the left at half field, was a substitute last game as well. Played about 18 minutes. That 18 minutes, he ended up earning a yellow card. He's gonna go in for Theo Bear. Then Zorhan Basong comes in, his first appearance of this tournament. Outside back, acquired by Club de Foot Montreal back in December. Played in Belgium for Anderlecht and Lille in France. He's played most of his club career abroad. Gets his first little taste here as a youth international. Haiti. Here comes Joseph. With space, Joseph! Can't get it past Pantomas. Haiti has been more dangerous this half, no questions about it. They have looked more confident. They've broken Canada down more often than not. Canada right now doesn't have a lot of answers for it. The score still in the 72nd minute is 0-0 between Haiti and Canada. I'm Jordan Angeli. Thanks for watching alongside me here today. First of two Group B matches on this second match day for Group B. A header! Nearly tucked it away. It was Clairvaux. And Haiti is knocking at the door. What a good decision. Early cross, dipping in. And Clairvaux slips in between the two defenders, and actually looks like Norman slipped as well. To the far, far post, headed back in. Not cleared. But here comes Canada, it's Brim on the dribble. And now Tabla. Balou Tabla has Buchanan at the far post. He's got his arm up. He wants it. He gets it. Too far out in front of him. Diaz can't connect. Haiti has now outshot Canada in this match. 4 shots on goal to Canada's 3. And Haiti has been challenging James Pantomas in goal. The 24-year-old from Kirkland, Quebec. He's made 4 quality saves. As we're gonna see Haiti make their first sub of the match. It's gonna be Clairvaux out and Atias Christopher in. Ooh, nice little move there from Louis Ma. Gets a touch, and it's gonna be a corner for Haiti. Sun right in the eyes of Pantemis. Straight off the bench, Christopher takes the corner, goes near, actually right at the 12. It bounced. Saint-Fili finds Dorless, not afraid to shoot from distance if he has some space. He opts for a pass this time. Ooh, what a flick. Haiti in the box. Shot gets blocked. It's gonna be another corner kick. A little swag from Haiti on that attack there. Nice little flick from Joseph. Pantemis brings it in. We've seen goals in every single game so far. This Concacaf men's Olympic qualifying. This is the 7th game, and most games we've seen at least one goal in the first half, and Canada and Haiti are still looking to break it open. Basong can't get the ball into the box, but he earns a corner kick. So the third corner kick here for Canada. It feels like they haven't had a corner in a while. Well, that's because they haven't. It's been all in favor of Haiti. 8 corner kicks for Haiti this match. Baldissimo takes his time. The Burnaby, British Columbia native. Goes over the head of Buchanan and tipped away by Dulis. Godinho now playing on the right side as Zorhan Basong came in to play left back. Godinho, a right-footed player, so we'll see if that opens up opportunities for him to get to the end line. About 12 left here, plus stoppage time. Time is ticking away. Haiti has been the more aggressive team, and that was close by Roberto Luema. Almost tipped it off of Pantemis there. Good win from Metcalf. Finds Buchanan. Looks for the early cross and cleared away. Once again by Dulis. Balou Tabla hasn't seen much of the ball since he's entered the game, and we're gonna see Charles Brim come off and be replaced here by Ryan Raposo from Hamilton, Ontario. Another member of Major League Soccer. He grew up in the Toronto FC Academy and now plays, or got drafted I should say, in 2020 by Vancouver Whitecaps. Raposo played about 36 minutes in the first match of qualification back on Friday for Canada. He comes in for Brim. Who had some troubles today unlocking this defense, couldn't quite figure out a way to be effective in the final third. Haiti. Swing it all the way around. Pierre. Opts for the early cross, can't find Joseph. It goes over Bassong's head. But Haiti keep control. Sanfili, top of the box, a flick here. That was nowhere near the goal, but Bassong knew it. Could have been nice. Captain for Haiti, 21-year-old, plays for Real Hope in Haiti. 2019, he played in USL League One in the United States for North Texas, but due to last year's pandemic, there was no League One, no games. Now he's back in Haiti playing for Real Hope as Jerome scoops the ball up. Here's that little flick. And then Basson goes for the volley. Too big of a swing there to get anything on frame. All right, we're within 10 minutes here. Will either team figure out a way to become the victor of this one? Haiti, the last 25 minutes have really been the better squad, have created the most opportunities. This is only the second time these two teams have met. The first time, Haiti won 2-1. Can Haiti make it 2 for 2? Got about 8 minutes plus some change to figure it out. That's not gonna be good enough for them though. Haiti know with the win, they keep their hopes alive. They could win here and then get another win against El Salvador that last game day. Could set them up for getting one of those knockout round spots. Wouldn't that be a story? Not able to even field the full team the first game, and that was a dangerous collision. Buchanan and Jerome both went up for it, and this is one of those where I know the assistant referees are told not to raise their flag until contact is made with the ball, but Buchanan gets called offside, and if the flag is raised, the whistle is blown, that challenge, that tackle doesn't happen. And I understand why the rules have changed, but that is a tough landing for Alain Jerome. So he gets some treatment and gets evaluated. His teammates take a breather. Talk a little bit about what's happened in the second half. Jerome gets his gloves back on. Entering the final 5 minutes of the 90 here. Imagine there'll be some stoppage time. A lot of substitutions, a couple of injuries. Canada and Haiti looking for the winning goal. Buchanan gets stripped away and just knocked out of bounds by Duluth. It's going to be too far for Basong. Good skill there on the far side by Diaz. Slips the ball through. There's runners for Canada. The shot goes, it's blocked by Delise. Raposo is still chasing. Can't get anything successful. Tableau, haven't said his name in a while. Buchanan runs in behind. Covered up by Jerome. Good turn there. Luima gets pulled back. Earns a foul. Restart here for Haiti. Haiti have only used one of their 5 subs here today. Although they do have players available on the bench this game, and they didn't on Friday's game. I would imagine they're trying to give some rest to some of those players as Joseph turns and shoots it wide. Good showing by Peterson Joseph here this afternoon. Estadio Akron has been the site for both the second day of matches for Group A and Group B. Sanfili can't believe it. Dulise getting a talking to there. Stern face, he did not budge whatsoever. That could be his new teammate. Tejan Buchanan falling pretty easily there, earning the foul, but both those players are part of the New England Revolution system now as Dulise got drafted back in January. 51st pick overall to the Revs. It's a prime opportunity for Canada late in the game. Jerome organizes into the back post, headed away, kept alive, and gonna get another foul. And Luima holding his face. That collision with Metcalf. Oh, and that's why he's holding his face. He gets the shoulder of Metcalf right into this cheek. Metcalf coming over to get some instruction from his head coach, Mario Biello. Three-man wall for Haiti. Baldissimo over top of it. Basong, Norman, Metcalf, all in the mix. Sent to the back post, kept alive. Cornelius, it went out of bounds. Oh, offside. It's gonna be offside. What a tough night for offside for Canada. We see 4 minutes are gonna be added to the end of this one. Canada must have been offside 6 times tonight. And a lot of those falling in the favor of Tajon Buchanan. Eager to make a difference is Buchanan. But Haiti recognized that, and they're stepping their line so intelligently, right at the right moment, pulling him offside. And they restart quickly. They know they're about a minute into these 4 of extra time. Ball sent in. It's a good opportunity. And Joseph sends it up and over. What a pass by Pierre. Pierre's been so active. It dips. Oh, and it's actually Cornelius. It's gonna be a corner kick here. What a big save by the captain. Right at the last minute. Dorles has taken a shot from distance already today, and now Canada has numbers, 4v3. It's Buchanan. He's got Metcalf. Buchanan finds Tabla. It's a beautiful kick save. Tabla can't put it away. Now this is gonna stretch here. Haiti, do they have some more gas in the engine to keep going? About halfway through this added time. Canada in behind. Tabla's at the top of the box. He gets the ball, bounces up, falls to Godinho. Canada throwing as many numbers forward right now. Basong. It's hard to see who the players are in the far side of the field with that glare. This is Raposo though, running in behind, and Jerome is gonna send it back in. Here's that opportunity. What a save by Jerome. Tabla picks it up. And Jerome with his right boot knocks it away. While we're watching that replay, something has happened to Alain Jerome here. Jerome here steps to pick up the ball. Raposo tries to go between his legs. Get a little touch on it. Oh, man. I don't think he got touched. A little gamesmanship there. We'll see if that wins a daytime Emmy come next spring. But for right now, Jerome might have some work to do as his team commits yet another foul. Raposo. This little clip there by Dulis on Raposo. Raposo looked eager to take this one. I think he pushed Baldissimo out of the way. All right, this is it. Can Canada find a way to get one in the back of the net? Cleared away. That's it. Calderon calls it. Haiti Play 90 minutes. Tied. 0-0 with Canada. No goals for either squad. What a performance by this Haitian national squad. Had the better of the opportunities, especially in the second half. Canada and Haiti, neither team able to figure out a way to be the victors. But Haiti, after that 2-0 loss, 3-0 loss the other day, you've got to be happy with a result here against Canada. Big time performances from Dorlus, Pierre, and the man in net, Alain Jerome. The 4 subs from Canada, including that man, Balou Tabla, could not make a difference. And through 90 minutes, well, it was a lot of fouls here at Estadio Akron. We're gonna give you a little taste of what we saw. Really, Canada came out on the front foot the first 15 minutes. Haiti did a good job of taking some pressure, not giving up anything too dangerous. But it was a heavy affair when it comes to foul count. Total 23 fouls, even nearly 12-13. This is one of the best chances for Canada as Marcus Godinho sends it up and over. It gets a little touch there by Jerome in the end. There was one more opportunity in the first half. Tejan Buchanan earlier in the game gets kicked saved by Alain Jerome. Maybe the best opportunity in that first half for Canada. The only yellow card of the game went to Canada. It was Aiden Daniels. Made a couple of shots for both squads go up and over, but it was really Haiti for 25 minutes who were on the front foot, who were the aggressor. They found chance after chance, a lot of it coming from the left side, and crosses from Pierre. It was Clairvaux there diving to try to get something on it. Dorlus from distance making Pantemis make a good save. At the end of the day, the shots favored Haiti 11-8, and they made Pantemis make a number of quality saves, and including that save right there with his left hand, and this one just at the last minute, in the last minutes of the game, nearly fell to Pedersen Joseph. That was it between the two squads. Goose eggs, nothing to show for it. 90 minutes of hard-fought action, but it was 0-0 between Haiti and Canada. That's it for this Concacaf Men's Olympic qualifying match. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan Angeli. I'll see you for our next game with El Salvador and Honduras.